Alright, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of the YouTube channel. Watch it. Give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate this. Look, all right, y'all. I watched the Sha'Carri Richardson arrest video. You know, I just found out about it. I had made a video. I was saying that, hey, man, she young. You know, y'all could give her a break. You know, give her room to mess up. I don't excuse what she did, but, you know, she wrong. She was shoving her boyfriend, fellow athlete, you know, compete for the World Olympics, for the USA, like she does, you know, but on the man's side, you know, and she was pushing on him, shoving him, in the airport, and she got arrested, right? So I just made a video. I say, look, man, give her some break, y'all. She need to take some anger management classes. She need to get some therapy, you know. But she don't deserve to lose any endorsements and stuff like that, right? She young, she made a mistake. Now, I said that, but then the actual arrest video came out, and it's bad. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know, and I told you I like Sha'Carri Richardson. I really do, man. But it looked bad because, and I watched it twice because I really was trying to analyze it before I made a video. And the police, I'm gonna put the link to the video. You can watch it in the comments, right? But in the description of the video, right? Now, when you watch it, she was not taking no accountability, y'all. She was not taking no accountability. She was actually saying that she didn't put hands on him, which she did shove him, but she didn't want to tell the police that. Let me say this, y'all. Let's just keep it real. If we get into some shit with our wife, or we get into it, ladies, you get into it with your husband or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and the police happen to show up, somebody call the police, you not gonna admit and say what you did because you trying to keep yourself from going to jail, right? So I ain't mad at her for that, but but what make it bad, y'all, is that she tried to flip it and put it on the boyfriend and say he abused me. I got proof of him abusing me, videos of him abusing me. Now, when she said that, I was like, damn, man. Like, not like, and see, that's dangerous. And I'm going to tell you why it's dangerous. It's dangerous because, ladies, it showed that a woman will make up a straight lie on you. And if the shoe was on her other foot, she would want him to go to jail. But you know what? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I got to take it back, y'all. Because she wanted him to go to jail because she said he was abusing her. So she could have kept saying that I wasn't. She could have lied and kept saying she wasn't putting no hands on her, on him, right? When they kept asking her, but she flipped it, tried to flip it and say he was abusing her. Now that was a flat out lie. Now what they do in a personal bit, we don't know. We just going off what TSA seen at the airport, that witnesses were saying that you was abusing him, all because you had some belongings in his bag. You, whatever happened, he was holding on to the bag, and you got frustrated, and you was getting on your nerves, and you tried to grab the bag, he wouldn't give it to you, and whatever, you start shoving on him and all this stuff here. Witnesses seen it, right? And the police was called. So my thing is that brothers hit me up. This is the reason why I'm making another video. Brothers was hitting me up like, hey, man, I know what you said about Sha'Carri Richardson, but did you watch the arrest video? Did you watch the arrest video? And I watched it, the whole thing, y'all. Sha'Carri Richardson was wrong, y'all. She was all the way wrong. I'm let me say this, y'all. I'm for right. This YouTube channel, when it comes to relationships, I'm for men and for women in relationships. You know, I want both men and women to have successful relationships. This is what I talk about on this channel. It's a relationship-based channel. It's for men and for women. This is not a one-sided channel. If a woman is wrong, I would say a woman is wrong. If the brother is wrong, I'm going to say a brother is wrong. If a sister's right, I'm going to say a sister's right. If a brother is right, I'm going to say the brother's right. It's a fair channel. This situation, after watching the video, Sha'Carri Richardson was all the way wrong. She was all the way wrong. And let's just say that there was no witnesses around. Right? Let's just say that the police was being called because people heard a couple arguing and seemed to be scuffling with each other. Let's just say witnesses didn't see it, but they heard commotion. And what if the police would have came and asked questions, and she would have put it on the boyfriend, and the boyfriend could have been in jail for domestic violence, and that might not even been the situation. This is why I say this is a dangerous situation. Now, a dude played it cool, right? He played it all the way cool. He even was still trying to say, man, she didn't put no hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Everything was good. But you can't stop the witnesses because the witnesses watched it. You can't stop the witnesses. So when I watched the video the second time, when the police asked her, right? See, she thought that he called the police over there. Cause she's like, really? She kept turning back to him and said, this what you, and they tried to explain to her it was witnesses. It wasn't him that said it. And right there, she should have caught it like, okay, he didn't sell me out. He ain't trying to call the police and snitch on me. But she was still going. So this time she was trying to get herself out of a situation, but then you threw him under the bus, or you attempted to throw him under the bus. And that's not cool. And she has to learn her lesson, y'all. She got to learn her lesson. And I believe she was detained for like 19 hours. I don't even think she was arrested. I think they let her go because I think they said she threw some headphones at him, you know? And I'm going to still say this, y'all. I know brothers going to be mad at me for saying this. And I know, and brothers come to me like, man, you know, this is a man, you know, we wouldn't give no man no grace. People don't give man grace. And I'm going to say this, y'all. Of course not, because a man is a man. A man shouldn't be abusing a woman. Now, a woman definitely should not be abusing a man. And this is why I say the brother should leave the relationship. He should not stay in a relationship until she get her some help. But I can't keep forgetting the part that she literally attempted to flip it on this brother and say he was abusing her. So you was trying to get yourself out of jail and throw him under the bus. What if they took him to jail and they left you alone? You would have felt no remorse for that man at all. And let me say this, brothers. She tried to call him a coward. That is a woman's way to get under your skin. She tried to call you a coward or a pussy or whatever to get you to react and get you to act ignorantly so she can look and say, you the one, you the monster. Make it bad on you. That man ain't no coward. That man ain't no pussy. That man was a gentleman about the situation. Some dudes would have said, take her to jail. She hit me. I don't give a damn. Some dudes would have said that. But dude still was a gentleman. And he needs to walk away from that relationship. Now, she made a video. She didn't really explain. She really didn't apologize to him. So she's still mad at him because she really did. She took accountability of what happened somewhat in the video, but she didn't apologize to him directly. So whatever he did that she felt, and it was a little bit more than just some stuff in her bag. It was some personal stuff. She kept saying So I don't know what it was about, but she still was mad, and it ain't really taking accountability, y'all. It ain't really so y'all, I was wrong, y'all. I said my previous video, I said Sha'Carri Richardson is taking accountability, but I was wrong. Y'all was right. Brothers, you were right, brothers. My fellow brothers, you was right. I was wrong on this. She is not taking full accountability. Now, I know a couple of brothers saying, man, she need to lose her endorsements. I feel like this needs to be a learning experience. I feel like this needs to be a learning experience. I know if this would have been a man would have lost all his endorsements. I already know, brothers. I know what brothers. I know where you're coming from. A brother would have lost all his endorsements. Sure enough, he definitely would have. I'm not even gonna lie. If it had been the roles had been reversed, he would have lost every single endorsement, because it's looked upon as a man abusing a woman. You know, it always gonna be frowned upon. So it's always gonna be frowned upon. People really don't take women abusing men seriously, because society looks at a man can just dominate a woman just like that, which 9 times out of 10 is true. This is why people don't take women abusing men seriously. But we should, because there is a lot of instances where women have unalived men. You know, so, and there are women who be, I'm not trying to laugh. There are women who be beating on men. And it's not funny. It really ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying there are situations like that. And, you know, pray to those brothers, they need to get out of that situation. Don't snap and do anything to the woman. Just leave the relationship. But, y'all, I gotta say, I was wrong, y'all. Even though I still like Sha'Carri Richardson, I'm not gonna lie. I see where she come from and the struggle and where she's at, and I would hate for her to lose everything for a bad mistake. And it's a terrible mistake. It's a bad mistake. This brother really could have been in a bad situation because of her. But she definitely needs to learn. She definitely needs to learn. And if she gotta lose her endorsements behind this, she might have to. This is a because as men, when we fall off in a situation like this, we lose respect from family, friends. We might lose our job. We might our reputation looks bad. You know, our name look bad. Like, everything is bad. But if a woman do it, it's not too frowned upon. If a woman go to jail for beating on a man. But in this situation, something needs to happen. And hopefully the sister get the help that she needs, because she definitely has an anger problem. It's more than what she kept saying was just a argument between me and my boyfriend, and what she kept saying. If no matter what this man did, for you to take it like that in public, you could have jumped on his ass in private. Nah, let me not send that message. No. Ladies, don't put your hands on women at all, right? But what I'm saying is, for you to jump on that man in public, shoving him and all that without a care in the world, that shows that you have anger issues, and that needs to be resolved. So I'm making this video, y'all, as a response back to everybody, brothers that sent me the links and stuff, commenting. Brothers, you right. Brothers, you are right. Sisters, I gotta go with the brothers on this. Like, I'm a man first. I'm a man first, so I gotta go with the man first. Anyway, but I am willing to listen to reason. And if the brother's wrong, I'm gonna say, brothers, we wrong on this one. But this situation, brothers, we are right. Sha'Carri Richardson was wrong. She was definitely wrong. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, y'all. Let's put this in the comments. Should she lose her endorsements behind this? Should she be suspended and not be able to race in the Olympics indefinitely? Like, y'all let me know what y'all think. Should she do jail time? Or do you believe that this needs to be a slap in the wrist, all forgiven? It wasn't that bad? Ladies, fellas, comment in the comments. Let me know. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.